Greetings everyone, this is Mr. Garrett bringing you another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. Today we are jumping into quick matches and it's Brando who is going to face two extremely good players. The first match will be against G00fer, the second match against Goku, and these are some top tier players. So let's just jump in and see how Brando can hold himself. Alright, we are heading into this match between Brando and G00fer. And G00fer, he is this season he is in 5th place actually, so it's an elite player. And last season I think he ended up in 8th place. So G00fer is an elite player now heading into battle against Brando, and we will see which one of them will come out best here, who will be on top. You can see that both of them are moving into the middle position now. Let's see there. Yeah, Brando was just going straight up into position. We'll see which one of them actually has the better position here. But you can see that G00fer is much closer to the gems here. He gets up his canal to get a little bit closer, but also getting higher and faster production speed. There's a lot of infantry coming out here for Brando though. I think this actually could be quite bad for G00fer if he doesn't. Okay, let's see. That was actually quite good from Brando to stop his infantry quite fast there. So let's see what kind of information. G00fer has actually quite okay information. Brando doesn't have any information of the base yet though. But it's actually getting up here. I think that's actually a little bit smart. Actually, it's actually gems up here as well. Let's see, there is not so much gems any other place, but actually building straight up there is actually not stupid at all. Because you do get gems and then you build down here as well. Even though it's much more gems here in the middle though. And look at all the infantry coming out there. But Brando is actually going for the power here. I don't think G00fer actually realized that. But now he will defend against those though. And he's kind of stopped. Oh, this was a mistake from G00fer. He stopped up here. He could have taken out the power there. Oh, that was very clutch from Brando to get up that flamethrower. He's definitely in a good position here, Brando, now, managing to do that small damage to the power plant there as well. And he needs to build up a power plant here now, G00fer. We'll see if he builds one or two power plants. I think he wants to just be a little bit careful, so getting at least one very fast is important. There you get the first one. We'll see if he actually get. Oh, he will actually lose this ore refinery. That will be really bad if he loses it. Oh, he lost it. Oh my god, that is so bad for him. He is in a horrible position here now. You can see that Brando has actually gotten out his second ore refinery as well. So G00fer is in trouble now. He is struggling like crazy here. This has been very good and aggressive playstyle from Brando. He's so good with those infantry. But you have those ore trucks here trying to be a little bit pesky, blocking off here. But it didn't work this time. Just for a small time, and now his power plant is also under attack here now. This is not looking so good for G00fer. I'm not sure what G00fer can do here now. It does look like he's just gonna lose this match, but I don't know, it's hard to say. He sold his war factory, but this has been very good play from Brando. This place that I have straight up here, straight down there. There's definitely something to learn if you don't want to go straight into the middle. You actually get those gems there as well. And now it looks like G00fer will he manage to protect his? He actually does manage to protect his power here. That is actually quite good, but it just feels like Brando is getting into such a strong position here. I don't see how he could lose this. He actually has gotten up a war factory as well, and there you can see that G00fer had to sell. There he actually gets up his ore refinery, so he's not out of the game. He still has 2 ore trucks. He's collecting, but this is definitely so far behind her, so he's definitely going to struggle against I guess Brando, who's actually been playing quite well, and now he will actually try to push into this ore refinery here. But I wonder if there could come up a flamethrower. That would have been smart to get up a flamethrower to protect himself a little bit around here somewhere, and then perhaps getting a barracks up. I think it's actually almost more important to get out the barracks than a war factory now. That's my personal opinion. And there he actually does get one war factory, now one barracks out, and now he's actually building upwards here as well. So 2 power plants now. So he's not out of the game, but he's very, very far back. And you can also see that Brando is just running around. He could have attacked the construction yard, but for some reason he tried to flank. I think he wants to take out the ore refinery, which is quite smart if he can manage to take it out. But now it's the Tesla out for Brando. I don't see how G00fer can do anything here. I think he's just in trouble. Is there any tanks out for Brando? There are absolutely no tanks out for Brando. He doesn't need it. He has a lot of flamethrowers. He has a Tesla is working. Oh, he actually lost his ore refinery. That was quite well played from G00fer there, who managed to take out that ore refinery. That will set Brando back just a little bit. He still has that one ore factory, now one ore refinery, but yeah, and he's very good with those infantry as well, which is actually attacking the ore refinery here. But I think he will manage to. Will he manage to hold here? Yeah, I think he will. That was good. But this Tesla here is in a perfect position here. He has basically full control here. So I'm not sure what G00fer can do in this situation here. It feels like he's just stuck. Uh, he he is actually producing a couple of those flamethrowers. This is, I think, this is just out of reach of everything. Um, we will see. No, he was not out of reach. You can see both of the flamethrowers are now attacking G00fer. He should sell it up, and he did. But this is, I mean, he is really struggling. He has to be so careful with his ore truck as well because of this Tesla. One wrong move and he's out. But here you can see the first tank is out for Brando. And yeah, I think G00fer just has to sell up. I don't see that he can do so much more. Even get another ore refinery here. You get the Raider Dome even for Brando. What is the vision here? I don't think it matters though, but you can see Goku hasn't, like G00fer haven't actually given up. He still has those flamethrowers, who is doing a little bit damage with it, but I don't think he actually knows how much Brando is. Oh, perhaps he does. You also see the tanks there as well. So yeah, he's still doing a little bit damage to his ore refineries here. But yeah, this was another Brando match that is just incredible to watch. Though he get an airfield up as well. I mean, Brando is really doing stuff here. This is also a fun match to watch though. It was quick and easy. There he also sold up his construction yard, so now it's just a matter of time. And the first 5 tanks to Brando is out, just roaming the battlefield. But there is only 2 more buildings left, and actually he does have an engineer, so perhaps he could do something sneaky. But I'm not sure it will be though. I don't know what he's planning to do here. I just think he's gonna tap. Yeah, he sells out, taps out. GG, well played from Brando here. I mean, it was quite good defended by G00fer at some certain time. He did manage to hold quite long though, but the moment Brando got down here and got his ore refinery and managed to protect with flamethrowers and Tesla, was just basically over. Actually, over long before that as well. So well played, and let's move on to the next match. Alrighty then, we are jumping into this match between Goku and Brando. It's a quick match from this season, and we will see how Brando managed to hold up against Goku. Goku, who is the last season's winner, and he's, at the time of the recording, I think he is at 7th place in this season, so he's an elite player, a very good player. You can actually see here that Brando is skipping the barracks, so he's going now for the ore refinery. But Goku is getting out his infantry here, because it's very important to get some scouts out. You see that if you look a little bit here on the scouting to Goku, and just have to take notice of this, he's always going down with 1 infantry there, always going for infantry to the sides. That is so no shenanigans will be done by the opponents. So he have the full scouting here. It's very important to have that. And there he gets up his ore refinery. And let's just check into Brando here. He's got an ore side up as well, and he's probably getting up a war factory now. When you're skipping the barracks, like he's doing right now, that means he must have some other plans, because why would you skip the barracks? I think that is to get a faster service depot. That is my guess. And Brando does love multiple MCVs, so we'll see. So if my hunch is correct, I would assume that he's going straight into a service depot here now, and he's probably building 1 or 2 ore trucks, or even more. So we will see what he's doing. But let's look at Goku. He's actually scouting very well here, and this scout here is very soon now to get up to Brando's base here. And he actually got up his service depot and he sells it. This might actually be perfect timing. That means he gets up a couple of infantry, and there he actually managed to take down the scout from Goku. That was really good, and I think that was so fast as well. I think it's less than 2 minutes and he's gotten the service depot. We'll see when he gets out his construction yard, because something's telling me he is building that as well. We'll see how fast he can get out that MCV. This is going to be really fast though to get out this MCV. Will he get up a second service? No, there he gets up his second war factory as well, and we will see. We will see. He also gets a couple of scores. There he actually gets out. It's around 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and that is incredible fast. So I would say that this has been a good start from Brando. I mean, if you think about it, it's like getting out that fast, and has not been scouted by Goku either. So if you look down here, Goku has two war factories, and something is telling me he's getting up or refinery either there or here. We will see. Probably going to be very close. There he actually gets up his second, so he's also getting into a very good spot. You can see a lot of infantry here for Goku, so he's probably going to push into the base to Brando here now. Brando has 3 war factories now, he has 3 construction yards, and there he gets up his second ore refinery, and he's 5 ore trucks out now, so his economy will soon explode. But now there's a 6 ore trucks actually, but look at all those infantry. He can use one of those ore trucks to squash them, but I guess he did not realize it fast enough. And now he is getting up a flamethrower, and that is actually going to be good, because it's quite important that Goku does not get any vision of the base here. Let's see what kind of vision does he have. He doesn't actually have a vision of those construction yards, but if he's looking up, he'll see how fast those advanced power plant is building, then perhaps he will have a hunch that Brando has built up some extra construction yards. But for now, he does not know. But something is telling me that he's checking that quite often. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he has to be such a good player as Goku is. He probably knows that there's multi MCVs here. And scouting to Brando, he hasn't scouted the base to Goku, but he has scouted pretty good important places, because he can see when he's building up here, and that is quite important. But if you look here, it's Goku now. He is actually getting up quite many tanks here. He has 5 light tanks there, and he has a lot of medium tanks there, and he just keeps on producing and producing. He has gotten up his 3rd war factory here now, probably getting another ore a refinery or perhaps a radar dome as well, something like this. We will see. But now the attack is actually imminent here, and you can see that Brando will be defending quite well here, but Goku is actually running straight in here for that construction yard, and there he can definitely see the second construction yard as well, and he's taking down this construction yard, and that is actually quite bad for Brando, because he is quite relying on the building speed to have that still up. So at least he get up his Tesla, and he should be more than able to defend against those medium tanks on this side. But he has a problem here, because now he loses his second construction yard as well. He does get up a Tesla here, which will be quite good. But does Goku have... He doesn't have a vision of this this construction yard though, but he lost even more power. But you can see the economy to Brando is so darn good, and there he gets up another MCV. To have time to build an MCV in the middle of defending battle like this, that is just incredible. But you can see here now that Goku definitely have the... He still doesn't have the vision. There he has the vision of that construction yard as well. So he's trying to clean out... Brando is cleaning out the light tanks here now for Goku, and Goku still has a lot of tanks here. If you look back to the base to Goku, he's producing a lot of medium tanks here. He actually did get up a radar dome as well, but we'll see. It's gonna be hard for Brando to hold though, because he has multiple attacks. Those 3 here, you can see that taking down his power plant. Look down at the attack here. Brando is trying to hold on the attack here from Goku, and that is not easy, because Goku has a lot of tanks still down in his base. So if he gets up with those, I'm pretty sure he could have done serious damage here to Brando. I'm not sure why he's not sending them up, but now Brando is losing there's a lot of power plants here now, so he will be struggling a little bit with power. I think he has built up quite a lot. Let's see. He will be struggling with economy as well, because he is actually out of ore here in this patch here. He has 5 war factories, but he really needs to expand to a different ore patch here. And he, as you see, he also is managing to defend against those medium tanks. But look at all those tanks that is coming up here for Goku. He's also getting a service depot as well. There he has his MCV out as well. So you can see that Brando really needs to expand into those spots here. Even though he has economy right now, but this army to Goku that is coming up now, it's quite many medium tanks, and I'm not sure Brando could hold. But you can see that he is producing a lot of infantry as well, and there I also saw MCV getting into position. And it does look like Brando is defending quite okay here, but I think he will lose all his tanks here to all of those medium tanks to Goku though. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky here. We will see, because if all of those are getting into the base to Brando, I think he will be in trouble though. Does Goku doesn't have vision of the MCV that is going over to the side here. There he actually does get it. Oh, I was a little bit unlucky there, Brando, that Goku can actually see that. Yeah, we'll see. You can see here that Brando has gotten up his ore refinery here as well, so he's actually getting quite good saturation here. And all of those gems here, he's definitely doing great. Even though, where is his ore truck? Anyone knows? What happened here? What actually happened here? Why is his ore truck not there? Is it this ore truck? That was so strange. Anyway, you can see that he's losing some ore trucks here, and Goku is pushing in. He's taking out some of the ore trucks to Brando, and that's actually quite bad for Brando. You can also see that Brando has been scouted here. Let's see what kind of vision does he have. And you can also see that Goku has been busy. He's been expanding as well to quite many places here. So he is definitely doing some good stuff here. And he's producing a lot of tanks. He's stationary with those tanks here, so that's because he's actually getting up an MCV up here. And this is gonna be... Brando is in trouble here now. He really needs to do something. Oh, he does manage to get up a Tesla, and that was quite clutch though. But I think he needs to concentrate on this engineers. Oh, there he actually got up. That was very good. He needs to repair here as well. But this is perfect. This is really good. There he managed to... He actually considered Goku actually sold up here. He realized this is not working out. I mean, it was very close though that he could have managed to take it out there. But that didn't work out this time. So, but look at all of those medium tanks to Goku. I'm pretty sure he can push in and do some damage. But there is a lot of tanks here for Brando as well. So it's not going to be so easy for him to push in. But he's trying to push in here in this space though. But you can see the economy for both players are struggling a little bit because they are producing like crazy here. I'm not sure how many war factories Goku has, but now you can see he is in attack here. He is also in a small attack here. I think this is enough to take down this Tesla though. We will see, and there's also coming up some power plants there as well. But this attack here is going on. I think actually Brando has the advantage here because of heavy tanks are a little bit better than medium tanks though, and he's closer to reinforcements, actually getting up even more war factories. But he might be losing this base though, and that is a shame. He really needs to have this base though, so he needs to build something up here if possible. He's struggling a little bit more with the economy. That's because he has so many war factories and the tanks is producing so fast. This is taking up all his resources. I will actually check on how many war factories it is. I think he will actually take this one here. He's gotten a Tesla up here, and that might actually be enough because Goku hasn't realized that yet. So let's see how many war factories is up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 war factories out for Brando. How many for Goku? Goku has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 war factories for Goku. So Goku has a little bit more balanced, you can say, with the economy. But Brando is really doing well with all of the production of tanks, and it's actually so close as well. I wonder if we're going to get in here, be a little bit more aggressive. You can see that there is some flanking going on here. You can also see that Goku will try to push in here. I think this ore patch will soon be empty anyway, so we will see. We will see how he's doing here. He's on attack now, but here you can see that Brando is actually attacking the base here to Goku, taking out this construction. This is actually quite good of Brando to take out this base. He should actually concentrate on the ore trucks as well, because even though he takes out those constructions, ore refineries, taking out the ore trucks will also be very good, because he will just use them some other place. He managed to take out the one ore truck, but he will now go and attack on those tanks, and this is actually very good from Brando as well. If you look up in the base here, there's 2 Teslas up now for Brando. I think he will manage to defend here as well. And Goku is actually in a little bit of trouble here, because you can see that the spreading to Brando has been quite good, and he has taken control of the middle part, which is so important. So many good ore patches here, and it doesn't look like Goku is managing to break Brando anywhere right now. So Brando is playing incredible good here. And you can see now all of those tanks here. There's a lot of tanks though for Goku. We'll see if Goku can manage to flank a little bit and do some damage. You can see there's a lot of low health on the tanks to Brando here, so perhaps Goku can do some damage here. It doesn't look too bad though. There's a lot of tanks coming in here, but the pathing is perhaps not the best one. Wonder if... oh, and you can see that Brando is just keeping it. This will be the 9th war factory for Brando here. This is just crazy how many war factories he has. I don't think he has the economy though to hold... well, he barely has the economy to hold 9 war factories. That is just crazy. Does he have anything here? No, he doesn't have anything here. But he is he's cleaning up the ore patches, and he is having so many tanks. But it does look like Goku has managed to fight quite well here though. But even though if Brando has 9 war factories, I don't think it matters so much, because I don't think he will have the economy anyway to hold 9 war factories. But so even if Goku is on 4, now 5 war factories, I think he's on 5. He's on 5 war factories, but I think he's on 6 war factories actually now. So he's doing alright. Now the Tesla is coming up for Brando, and he will just keep on pushing here. I think Goku is in trouble though. And he's losing a lot of ore trucks as well. But the thing to think about here is like all the ore is disappearing really fast here. It's soon only the middle part left, so it's all about who can handle the ore best. You can see that Goku has 4 ore trucks taking down here, and he has like 4 ore trucks taking down there. Perhaps he needs to reconsider that. This could be a longer game if Brando is taking up all the ore here. But we will see what they will be doing. This was a very good I would say good defending from Goku here, but also a very good push from Brando, and he just keeps on pushing in here now. The Tesla, I'm pretty sure they will come up a Tesla here, one more Tesla here now, after this one, there it is. But I think this Tesla was a little bit too aggressive, and this Tesla will be taken down. It's also, they're sharing the ore patch here. That is not so good for Goku though. He actually needs to get up some defense here to take out the ore trucks. You can see that Brando is really pushing in here, and it's just a matter of time before he can actually get over here. Is it really bad to get over those paths here? We will see how he will manage to hold there. He lost his Tesla though. But this is definitely a hard battle to predict the winner. Oh, there's so many tanks coming out here now for Brando. His economy is actually exploding a little bit here, which is actually quite incredible, because he almost used all his ore patches around. But Goku is also struggling a little bit. But I think it's very important for Brando to hold this line. If one more Tesla around here would actually be perfect. He actually gets one more Tesla here. Okay, so he's building downwards. I think he just wants a row of Teslas here. But this is actually very good from... I think it's very good from both Brando and Goku. Goku is actually doing quite well here. Managed to take down that Tesla as well. There's only one Tesla left there. And you can see Goku is producing so many tanks here. So it's... but you can see the tank advantage from Brando is much better, and also the pathing is much better for Brando as well, because Goku has to go through this path and this path, even though he's producing non-stop tanks here, and it doesn't look too bad either. But all the ore is taken here now. All the ore is gone there. All the ore is gone there. All the ore is gone there. So it's basically just the middle part here is this part and is this part. So we are soon into a state where there is no more ore on the map. So we will see which one of them will be handling that situation the best though, because it's all about how you can manage the ore in the base. And you can see there's hardly anything. I think if Goku would be smart now, he would just stop mining here. He really needs that ore for later. But yeah, this is not looking too good. You can actually see they have stopped attacking. Perhaps they realize they have some money issues. You see it's not going so well. You can actually also see that Goku has been building up here. It's so important to get the rest of the ore here. But we are soon getting into the... This is very strange to see this map just be totally empty of ore, and it went so fast, really fast. It's around 15-16 minutes, and there is no more ore on the map. That is just incredible to see. This is definitely gonna be... it's hard to predict who's gonna win here, even though it feels like Brando is in the lead. But when both of them doesn't have any more ore, it's about who can handle the tanks the best. And even though if Brando has a lot of Tesla, it doesn't mean that he necessarily will win. He still needs his ore, and there is no more ore here. It's totally empty here now. So we will see who will come out of this on top. You can see he's still pushing in with Tesla. I'm not sure if it's so important to build up so many Teslas anymore, because I think it's almost more important to get out a little bit more tanks for Brando here now. And he's still pushing in with a lot of Teslas. I mean, it's a good good place to defend though. So getting up a couple of Tesla is perhaps not so stupid. You can also see that Goku has been selling up a little bit here. He's selling the rest here now. He doesn't have the economy anyway. There is no more ore to collect. And now he will lose all of the ore trucks. I mean, smart thing he could have done, could have built up a service depot and just sold many of the ore trucks instead of sacrificing them to the Teslas. But now we are in a state, there is no more ore on the map. We will see which one will do the best here. 2 engineers out here for Goku here. Has he sold his? He sold his construction yard actually. He has 1 construction yard left here though. Let's go here. There's this ore refinery left. There's still a little bit ore here. So he's doing something he can collect. Brando still has this part here. It's gonna be hard to break. And they're still back in fight. There's a lot of infantry out here for Goku, but they just got squashed. There's not so many tanks left on the battlefield though. We'll see which one will handle this the best though. But there you can see there's so many of the Teslas that Brando could sell. And he's still collecting some ore, but I think he can just stop every ore truck here. Just give it a little bit time, give it 5 minutes and you will have ore on the map. You just need to defend for 5 minutes here. And I think he will actually be a much better spot than Goku. Goku doesn't have... how has he stopped? No, he hasn't stopped his ore trucks, they are still collecting. If you look at the top here, you can see that the Brando has stopped here. And now it still has a couple collecting. I think he just need to stop everything here. And perhaps sell. He can definitely sell a couple of his wool factories. He has so many. And this is very smart from Brando as well. And now he's just going around trying to take out some ore trucks. That is actually quite smart. And here there is an attack imminent here. Ooh, this is actually not so good for Brando. I think this is a good spot for Goku though. And now you can see that Brando has to run away with his tanks. He did lose quite many there. And I think he's still producing up a couple of tanks there because he still has a couple of ore trucks collecting. But the ore is growing a little bit back here now in his main base. And it's growing a little bit back here. Also growing a little bit here though. There actually Goku is selling up even more. But it does feel like Brando is in a much better position here because he's being a little bit more smart with his ore trucks. They are all stopping. If you look at Goku, he's actually not stopping any of his ore trucks. They're just collecting. And he just have to sell more and more and more. And I mean, this is really looking so much better for Brando. Now he's actually pushing in here as well and taking out those buildings here. That would be very good. I think this will be sold up. Yeah, it will. Will this one be sold up as well? We will see. It's gonna be close though. He might sell it. Or no, he actually lost it. He didn't get the time to sell it. Let's see. And you can also see that Brando is pushing in here as well. So he's actually going for the buildings now. This is actually quite smart. Will he go for this? It's actually just 3 ore refineries left here as well. If you go for the power, that'll be good. It's actually going for the war factory though. I mean, that is actually good because he only has 1 war factory left now. So if he takes out this, that means no more production of tanks for Goku here. But we will see. Now I think actually Brando can start all his ore trucks again and just collect because he needs to get up a couple of tanks. There's a lot of tanks here from Goku still, so Goku can still do a lot of damage though. He still has this war factory, so he can still produce. But it's going to be very tricky for him to push in anywhere though. But this is looking good. This is looking really good for Brando here. And to be a quick match, this was a very interesting match just to see how well actually Brando was playing here. It was surprisingly well from the start, getting out those construction yards there so fast. That was cool to see. Now you can see Goku does have a lot of tanks, so Goku is definitely not out of the game. If you look at all of this, you can see the Brando is actually selling up everything here. I think that was actually quite smart. He still has the power to have those Teslas, so I think he will just have it because he will manage to take out perhaps 1 tank by this. And that's actually quite smart. He will take out 1 tank, will he take out more? 1 more tank will be good. Oh, he did not manage to take out 1 more tank, but he did manage to hurt 2 of them. He still has those ore trucks here that will actually not be taken out. I think that's a mistake. I think we should just take them out though. But he's retreating because he's under attack again from Brando. He doesn't go in with many tanks, but it's enough to send the whole force to Brando back again, to Goku's back again. And he lost his war factory as well, so no more production from Brando here now. He only has 3 ore refineries and 2 powers left, actually just 1 left now. So 4 buildings left here for 3 buildings left here now for Goku. This is not looking good, mate. I'm pretty sure he will soon be taken out of this game. I mean, this was one insane game actually. It was very very interesting. I'm surprised over how well Brando is actually doing, playing against the last season's first place winner in quick match, and Goku. He's incredible good player as well. So this is has definitely been a very interesting match though. This was the only match I also found that they played against each other this season. At least I didn't actually check the last seasons if they played against each other. But yeah, do not underestimate Brando though. He is really really good. And I think this match will soon be over. There's only 3 buildings left, and it's only Brando who actually has um, ore mining. I mean, he's the only one who can actually produce tanks now. So I think he just needs to roam a little bit and then just go and attack when he has enough tanks, I guess. Which is very, very soon. And he can also sell up quite many of his war factories if he wants to get a little bit more income. He can also sell up a lot of Teslas. He can basically sell his whole base here on top. And he will have so much money anyway, so I think just a matter of time before he is pushing in. Goku still not there. He actually throws in the towel. This was a win from Brando. Incredible play from Brando. Well played.